Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Bitcoin Analytica. This is your host, Joe Saz, and we're gonna get back to the Bitcoin talk here. We had a massive pump that happened late, early this morning, and man, what a show that was. All right, let's get this thing down to the 1 minute, uh, so we can take a look. Interesting. Sellers restacked the book. All this liquidity was shredded all the way up to, and a nice gradual build up to that actually. Kind of nice. We got a high of 30,000 flat. 30,000 flat. Man, we really didn't spend much time up there, but we did touch the sky. Broke through a dual band confluence bearish. Um, that's really good to see. Yeah, stay liquid. What a absolute madness. Missed majority of the pump, but still caught the short at 29.2. Still holding. Yeah, man, that's a tough one. That's a falling knife type situation in the opposite direction. That's a really tough trade to have mastered. In fact, we'll talk about my trade I was in. I entered a short position over here. I exited in profit. As I was, yeah, it's about 5 in the morning for me. So I came on, did a stream at somewhere around, started around here, probably ended around here. Mentioned I was gonna bail. I bailed, and fortunately, I lived to tell the tale. Because if I would have gone to bed on that, I don't think I would have been liquidated, but it would suck. And even right now, where we are now is not far from that entry, 27.8 and 28.4. It's far enough, yeah. But point is, I'm pretty thankful for that. And this would have been a tough one to trade. This would have been tough to trade, man. Over the course of 10 minutes, you got in a lot of, might have been a double down once you got to the high or I don't know, first signal. This would have been really tough to trade. I'm not gonna lie, man. I would have. I'm happy I was asleep. I'm just not very sure how I would have traded this one, only because it was such a massive move to the upside. If you would have doubled down and triple stacked your position, hopefully you wouldn't have dug your head underwater too deep. Obviously, came out of it pretty quick. But speaking of that trade stuff, you guys, Fabian's been posting a lot of his trades in the Discord channel. For everyone who's not in the Discord channel, please go to sazanalytica.com and click on the Discord link there. And our Discord channel is pretty legit, has a lot of really nice things going on in there. And one of those things is Fabian's been posting his some of his signals, some of his algo signals, and he's actually been on fire lately. I strongly suggest you guys kind of poke your head in there just to see what's going on because I'm truly impressed. Obviously, me and Fabian are doing this together for a reason because I knew it wasn't full of shit. But damn dude, he's getting some fucking great results, you guys. So be sure to tune in to the Discord channel. Take a look at the free signals chat, and you guys, I mean, Fabian's really been killing it. So next time you see him, give him a tip of the hat. Anyways, um, so we'll talk about this. Ryan got up to 30,600 on MEXC, caught a short. Oh man, what a perfect short, Ryan. Holy shit, dude. That is amazing. That's amazing, man. Well done. Oh, CME gap closed. There's that one. Ryan, that's fucking amazing though, man. Congratulations, brother. Let's see here. Let's see here. This one could be Bitcoin USD. And we're right back to the freaking. Oh, we're actually above all the moving averages. This could be a good start to something new. A good start to something, that's for sure. So as we run up, it was really good to see that there was some sort of thick support down here that wasn't before. Actually, this support could have been the exact same amount of support that there was over here. It's just that there was such a nuking of the sell side book and there was no liquidity fill. That could have been the reason why it looks like this. I'm glad to see signals. But the only liquidity is probably to the excuse me. The only liquidity is probably to the downside right now. The majority of it is huh, looks kind of small. Maybe it's because there's a 689 pack up here. But 100 packs, 200 packs, 200, yeah. Liquidity to the downside mostly. 194, ones, 15. Yeah, mostly to the downside. Hey Ryan, it's fine, man. Making money is making money, brother. Um, you know, trading has a lot to do with perfection, and obviously we chase that high. But I'll tell you this, man, that's a great trade. I'm happy for you. Here, let me pull out a steak real quick. I got a thought. All right, all right. Hold on. Yo, what's up, Phil? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, finally caught alive, man. Good to see you in here. Always good to chat with you in Telegram too. So yeah, we're on the 1 minute chart right here. Things are looking pretty decent. The book was absolutely annihilated to the upside. Everything here is dynamic, and I wonder what this is gonna cause. I still haven't, I still haven't seen too much on Twitter and the general FOMO type behaviors. Even laser eyes. I don't know what this run means just yet. I think this is good news. We did run up a bit high. I think we can get back there. Um, let's see, Phil. I got in a few days ago at 5x, just moved my stop to 27.95. That's good. 27.95, right about there. Um, what I would do in that situation is, uh, depends on the position and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with taking a little bit out and planning to get back in a little lower. We obviously are going to have support down here. Sellers aren't, I think sellers are on their heels now, the way that buyers were on their heels in the 25,000 range and all that. If we all remember the, let's see here. Oh, here we go. Let's try this. All right. So the same way that buyers were on their heels in the 25, 26,000 range, I think this is the similar max pain emotion that the sellers are going to be feeling. So, and we could be dealing with some turbulence to the upside. This could really be a strong possibility that we start pumping some of these things, start just ripping high, man. Some of these moves on average are probably pumps instead of dumps. So, yep, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. So, yeah, how's everyone else doing? I got Stay Liquid, Ryan, Phil up in here. What do you guys, any questions, any thoughts? I'm, running out of stuff to talk about, just kind of in observation mode. I think this could get a little turbulent to the upside. Only thing is we have a lot of CME gaps down here. Could be a continuation gap. You catch that shit show of a fight. What a joke. Ryan, man. Oh, Motorist, what's up, man? Good to see you, Motorist. Um, Dylan Dennis versus Logan Paul fight. You know, I didn't watch it at the time, but someone on Twitter posted it shortly after it went out. And I'll tell you, man, that was one of the worst fucking things I've ever seen. Really not a fan of that. Not a fan of that, man. Absolute trash fight. Dylan Dennis doesn't deserve any respect, man. None. So that was terrible. And then I didn't see like so what happens is sometimes after I watch a fight, I'll see someone on Twitter will post the full fight, and I don't know if I don't like I didn't see the KSI one, but I heard it was absolute trash. And honestly, Tommy Fury to me is not really a good boxer because he can't beat the shit out of these guys, you know? So I didn't watch that one, but I did see on Twitter someone posted the full fight Logan Paul, and that was just dumb, man. Dylan Dennis is absolute trash. Did you guys notice how quarters used to say "In God We Trust," and it was George Washington was facing it when the words "In God We Trust," and now his head is turned, and it's "In God We Trust" behind him, so he's turned his back to the "In God We Trust." And this is all over the past couple of years. I'm looking at a few quarters right now. 2021, his head is facing left, and it says "In God We Trust" just under his nose. And then let's see here. I mean, this is probably 2020. There's one where he's faced left, behind his head in God We Trust. Yeah, man, these fucking Satanists out there, pieces of shit. All right. Oh, nice. That's how you saw it too, Ryan. That's pretty funny, man. I was totally fine with never seeing it because I knew it was gonna suck, but man, it really sucked. It really sucked. That was just so terrible, man. I can't believe anyone gives Dylan Dennis anything, man. I just don't get it, dude. That dude needs to go get a factory job. So, um, yeah, no, right. I mean, obviously, dude, Dylan Dennis probably threw like 9 punches or something. All right, so dual band confluence, just so we're aware. Yeah, exactly. It's like betting on WWE at that point. Just trash, dude. Absolute garbage. And honestly, Logan Paul should have knocked him out, you know? I think it's Logan Paul's fault too for not knocking him out. That would have at least been entertaining. You know, you could have justified the money you spent. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not a big fan of that. I wonder what's gonna happen. I think we're coming back down here, somewhere around here, and hmm, that was Signal at 30,000. So this signal, this doesn't have anything to do with it. So the buy side book is pretty illiquid. We're up from 27.9. So we're not up that far. I wonder why we got a signal up here. After nuking the sell side book, I don't know why we have a signal up here. Well, a little sad. But I could see this coming back. Looks like perps are probably the most decisive in the group. Oh, what's up, Ricardo? Great to see you, man. Great to see you, Ricardo. Hope all is well. I always see your comments on my videos. I appreciate the support, my friend. Thank you. Um, so the perp market, it has a wider bid-ask spread than the aggregated spot markets. That's an interesting scenario. I don't think that happens very often. In fact, I can't even think of a time that happened. I can't even think of one. I I would have. This is a very interesting scenario, and what does it mean, huh? What does it mean? Yeah, Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou is going to be pretty nuts. I still think Ngannou loses because Tyson Fury is like a straight up boxer. Yeah, I think they're both big dudes though for sure. I gotta be honest, man. I don't really enjoy boxing. I really don't enjoy watching boxing that much. But that fight is at least interesting because it has, the world's most powerful punch versus another good guy, a really good established fighter. But yeah, I think Fury does win because he's only boxed. I mean, if Ngannou was, this is why I don't get it, you guys. It's so fucking dumb to have MMA fighters go over to boxing. Boxing is a one-trick pony sport, man. All you've been doing is focusing on boxing your whole career, and then MMA, they have to train a bunch of shit. Yeah, yeah, Phil, I remember you sent me some videos of your fight. You're a big motherfucker, man. You're a fucking giant, gigantic dude. So, yeah, I wish more, there should be more of a mix. I want to see a couple boxers come fight MMA. You know what I'm saying? I just want to level the playing field. Right now, it's like let's go spend all our main time doing MMA and then train for 4 or 6 months for a boxing a scheduled bout with fucking 16-ounce gloves and all these different changes, and you're not allowed to kick and you're not allowed to elbow and wrestle and any of that shit when that's all you've been training for is elbows, kicks, wrestles, takedown defense. You've been training it all. And so if you put an egg in each basket like that, I think that makes you a better fighter overall. But boxers, they put all their eggs in one basket, and so it just makes the fight kind of boring to me. I already know what's going to happen. The person with a lot of boxing experience is going to beat the person with far less boxing experience. So back to what I was saying here. I'm interested in this fact that the perpetual markets are stacked kind of long, a good bit more long than aggregated spot markets. I wonder what this. I would side with these guys. And that being said, I could see things being pretty violent to the upside. I'd certainly like to see that. So, chilling, chilling, chilling. We're just gonna kind of hang out here, let it run. Not too much to talk about. I think I've covered the majority of everything. Resting above those moving averages. Yeah, this is okay. Uh, RE. Would the violent upside be followed by a lot of choppy action? Uh, do I think? I mean, increasing volatility. Um, that's a good question. I mean, we just had that right now, so I'm gonna think that yeah, that's a strong possibility. It's like first we gotta get there, and then we gotta see what's up. I'm trying to think about how many people has this woken up. The big question is that's a big question I think all the time because the market, the crypto space just really is not what it used to be. It's mostly dead. All the people that used to be around not talking right now. You know, the crypto space, I look at people who should be getting 100 likes per tweet or more getting 10 to 20, you know? So, what's it gonna take for us to have that wild of a ride, a lot of choppy action? It's gonna take a lot of the retail dudes because whales don't really get involved in the chop. Whales kind of get in, plant seeds, and then let the thing happen. You know, they'll maybe instigate the thing to happen. Let's say they want their orders to be caught down low at 25K, they can shock the market, news releases, this that whatever, and then they'll get where they are, and then they their orders are filled, and then they're happy. They're not going to be actively trading wild chop. And so it to me it depends on how many people wake up from this. I mean, I think a lot of people are excited, but we're still pretty deep into a bear market without much hope right now. You know, I just see a lot of the market is very dry and hollow. A lot of people that used to trade are out. COVID knocked a lot of jobs off the table. It ruined the economy. Food got more expensive, so a lot of people I think have had to sell their crypto to fund their lifestyle. So I think this bear market's been a little different, you know. I think if anyone was to have some seeds still planted in the crypto space, I think it would be set and forget type positions. So that's it's tough. It's tough, but I think that's what it is right now. A little bit of a dry space. So I would say, look, we just had a pump to 30K and then a full retrace. I mean, we're talking a massive, massive pump and dump. That's choppy volatility to me. And do I see this happening once we get another move up there? I don't think it's going to keep happening. I think we're going to be finding the parameters of our channel, which are drawn in up here in this. Oh, wait, maybe the daily. Up here is probably the high end of the channel, median, and low end of channel. So, if anything, I think we're going to get this kind of stuff. We pump up there, we go sideways for a while. We go down here, we go sideways for a while. We grind back up, we go sideways for a while. So I think that's more of what we're in for. Is it going to be, you know, the coolest, most fun price action we've ever seen? I don't think so, man. I think that's probably coming after the bull market. Probably bull market starts, people start waking up, price goes nuts, and then we get a little bit more in there. Volatility of BTC is at record lows, so I can see violent move probably to the upside. Well, that was the violent move to the upside. Certainly was. But I'm assuming, saying more violent moves to the upside in coming days, weeks, months. With the SEC news coming out, I mean, yeah, it changes a lot of things. Look, it gives me hope. You know, it gives me I'm like running through my mind, and you know, I'm just being transparent here so we can all monitor this stuff. You know, it's like when you see good news like that, it's important to mark your own thoughts. Self-analysis is the most important thing. So one of those thoughts is, oh man, could this be a different bull market? Can the bull market come early? Pre-halving bull market. Can we get to 35? Can we get to 55? And can we hit this? Can we get to a better price point? Go sideways into the halving at 50K instead of 30K. XYZ, all kinds of thoughts, you know, bouncing around the brain. So yeah, I'm curious, man. I'm excited. This definitely woke me up for sure. But I don't really I don't really know 100% yet what any of it amounts to. It's just right now I'm kind of taking note of the hope and the fear and within myself, and then obviously you can kind of multiply that out. And yeah, I just see this definitely opened up a couple positive doors, but we'll have to wait and see. Yo, what's up, Al Cubes? We'll have to wait and see how a lot of this plays out. I think we need look that pump and dump really showed some colors. You know, the market's still in a bearish mentality. You know, it was a full retrace, pretty immediate, pretty sudden. You know, so clearly a lot of people are still thinking 20K Bitcoin. So that's what we're dealing with right now. At 20K I buy. Yeah, I don't wanna FUD the space here after a pump to 30K. But I mean that's really crazy that we got there and then we immediately did a full retrace. That's percentage wise, that's a massive move. A 10% candle basically. That's a very quick sudden shot to the upside and then immediate retrace. I don't know, man. Questionable. Psychology is still a little wonky. So what was the 1 a.m. pump? Who knows, maybe anticipation. Maybe anticipation of such a good thing happening. The normal stuff, pumps and dumps like that, I mean, we can kind of speculate, but it's that pump isn't too much of a anomaly. It could be a lot of things. It could be general bullishness, you know? Bitcoin Motors fake tweet from Cointelegraph. Huh. Ricardo saying Bitcoin stays above the 200 daily. Very bullish. I agree. I agree. Bitcoin stays above the 200. We're now back in business in my eyes. I like the look of this. I hope we stay this way. We're at least, look, what gets me really bullish is a new high. What gets me excited for the future is a close here. I mean, that sets us up for 3 weeks of probably continued trajectory toward the top end of the channel. So I do want to close above the 200. The fact that we didn't get back below the 50 is really a good sign. a lot of rejection here, and then finally we managed to pop that balloon and sit on top of there. That's looking good to me. We spent a lot of time floating in outer space. I really would like to get some technicals back um, in the picture, some wind in the sails. And I feel like this is the start of something really good if we can get a close here. And I usually give it about 3 days. If we can close here and stay above it for 3 days, then we're looking really good. This is an example of why I say 3 days. We got above it, we got a close, and then we went higher into the next day, immediate full retrace, and then, a spill. So I'm a big fan of a little grace period confirmation. And Bitcoin Motorist, are you saying which tweet was fake from Cointelegraph? Let's go back to the order book. Fake ETF approval news. Bitcoin Motorist. Headset on, so I'm back now. Alright, should be able to hear me okay now. Probably better than before. Alright, so the fake ETF approval news. Are you sure that was fake? I'm leaning back now, so I'll check in a bit. Interesting. Ari says, was that at 1:30 the morning pump? Or I think they've deleted the tweet. Maybe they did it twice. Interesting. That's kind of funky, man. Cointelegraph has a pretty good reputation. It would be interesting if they really fucked that up. Yo, what's up, man? Great to see you, Mo. Um, yeah, sound is better now. Yeah, I got my headset on. I was trying to not have my headset on, but whatever. It's on now. Well, we're making some higher lows. Let's see what this turns into. I think all the bets are on a higher high. 0.5 2 packs. Some low hold number. Bitcoin's moving. Yeah, it's not too exciting right now. I'm telling you, man, this is just a different market. We're so deep into I mean, I wouldn't say it's a bear market anymore, but think about how long all that lasted, plus the COVID stuff, plus job numbers and inflation and all that. I mean, it's just been a painful bear market. Looking at this is, good to see some orders moving across the book, but man, I want to see more 10, 20, 30, 50 packs and see people going nuts. Let's just look at this actually. Let's look at orders 100K and up. 11 pack. Look, we're getting the biggest order we see right here across the board is an 11 pack, 10 pack, whatever. 12 maybe, 15 pack. We just don't have the same stuff that we used to. Here we go. 88 pack, 76 pack, 90 pack. A lot of stuff at 8 a.m. Wow. Haha, yo. A lot of this stuff was right before the pump, a half hour or so before it. Excuse me. Um, Interesting. A lot of coordinated buys. 8:23 to 8:30. This is really interesting. These are kind of scattered around. This is interesting though. Hmm. This huge cluster, 8:30, 45, 86, 68. Yo, that's wild. That's wild. Yo, what's up, Censored Mom? Good to see you. Always good to see you. How are you doing? Good to hear. Just you know, always gonna be dark times. I think like probably 90% of our lives are probably gonna be dark times. Sucks, but that's probably how it's gonna be. So I wish you the best. I wish everyone the best and just use all that time to grow. Let's get on to that next life with some serious wisdom under our belt. Interesting. Some knew that fake tweet was coming and wiped out a bunch of shorts. Yo, that's wild. That's wild. Um, oh, that means I need to change the fucking YouTube thing here. ETF was not approved. Um, yeah, that's pretty wild, man. For that to just be for that to be a fucking, manipulation event. That's really big, man. Bitcoin just acted like a shitcoin. Um, let's see here. Hey, motorist, let me ask you this, man. What was like talk can you talk to us a little bit about the event you were at? I'm just curious to know what the ground floor is like. Was there I remember back in the day, like 2017, 2018, 2019, we used to all know each other. You know, everyone in the Bitcoin community, we used to all know each other. If I met someone at an event, they would say their Twitter handle, and I would probably know who they were. What was the vibe at the event where you were just a week ago? I knew a lot of people, but there were lots of people with whale passes I didn't know. Was it like filled? Was it like super filled up type of thing, or what was it like? Um, some I knew from Twitter, but met for the first time. It seemed filled for sure. Well, filled for sure. Not all tickets were sold. Some were given away. Yeah, I mean, Ishmed, hola, Joe, saludos. Saludos a México, mi hermano. Buenos tardes. Buenos tardes, amigo. Um, I don't think they gave too many away. All right, well, you know, I guess it's good information there. Whale VIP passes probably, not that's not too many tickets there, but I'm just thinking, I remember like Bitcoin 2021, it's filled to the top, man. Um, that place is too full. Um, how is Mexico, man? Am I missing out on anything in Mexico? Fucking love Mexico. Yeah, yeah, I assume it's smaller than Miami, but I mean it would I think that's yeah, yeah, yeah. It was that event is planning for a big ol' thing. I would assume no other conference is trying to plan for that type of interaction, especially right now in this point in Bitcoin history. It's like maybe next year, after the halving, we all know what's going to happen. Post halving, things are going to start moving again. So, yeah, I guess it's good to know that we have a an event that's packed. That's good. That's good, man. So, um, I like the the thing that made me ask that question was um Bitcoin for Girls is talking about how the Bitcoin community is still alive, and I was basically saying it's not alive the other day. So I was saying it's mostly dead and all that stuff, and she was saying it's alive, it's just not people that we know. So that's kind of why I'm curious. I'm planning to go to Unconfiscatable, so that'll be good. To catch up with whoever I can see, and that's an event where I feel like there'll be a lot of us familiars there. Oh man, dude, I'm fucking hungry. That pizza sounds good. So I will definitely see for myself, and I have a feeling a lot of people going to a Tones event are gonna have known Tone for a very, very long time. So that's why I was curious about something like Pacific Bitcoin or whatever else, because I know in Miami there's meetups all the time and breakfasts and clubs and this and that. So that's why I'm asking. I'm just thinking about all that. Damn it, dude, you're making me want some pizza. So yeah, fucking Bitcoin events, man. I'm actually pretty excited for Tones. I think Socrates is going to. Yeah, I'm trying to think. The last event I went to was probably the Dominican Republic Financial Summit. That was nice. Satoshi Roundtable, there was something in the air for sure, like a positive vibe years ago. Keyword, Phil. Yeah, that's the problem, man. I just, it's all years ago, man. COVID really fucked a lot of things up. I blame COVID, man, and a bear market, but it's a combination of the two. Yeah, the Dominican Republic Financial Summit was great. That's where I got to meet you, Al Cubes. Um, I've never been to Satoshi Roundtable. I really like that. Those are good intimate events. We had some good food and good times and a lot of drinks. Remember that one drink that we had called the Sanctuario, Al Cubes? Mm. Coffee, amaretto, and Bailey's. Damn, dude, that makes me want one. Let's see here. RE, view from the other side. It's been taking me about a second to get kicked out of Twitter for years now, so I've given up. I haven't made it to something conferences until last week. I wouldn't know anyone. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel like that's how it's gonna be. Like when I go to Tone's event, I'm gonna be um yeah, I'm gonna be pretty lonely, I think. But it'll be good to, meet new people. Oh yeah, dude, Al Q's. We were chilling, man. Those are some bomb ass cigars. Freshly rolled, man. That's a different vibe, man. I wish. I wish. That was so good. Um, yeah, hand-rolled cigars, even like, dude, that in the Dominican Republic, while we're sitting and drinking something nice, that was a good ass time, dude. That was a good time. Drinking some brandy or whatever that was. I can't remember what it was, a port wine maybe. Oh, red wine and honey? Wow. Shit, that sounds pretty good. Who smokes machine rolled? I think all cigars are hand rolled, but what we're talking about, Phil Brick, is that there was a guy rolling the cigars by his hand right there in the fresh air of the frickin' Dominican Republic, and we were enjoying. He literally handed us the cigars right after he was done rolling them, and we smoked them. And yo, that shit was the balls, man. I think we were late to dinner that night, Al Cubes. We raided the burger bar. Yeah, that's one thing I do kind of like about places, resorts, even though sometimes you can't trust if the meat comes from a cow or a horse. Definitely you got food around town. Oh shit. We've raided the Philip Brick Nice. They were doing that at Polycon 2018. Yeah, dude, fresh hand rolled. And let's see, Bitcoin Motors, how much would someone have to pay you to smoke a Swisher? Look, I don't really see myself smoking a Swisher, my friend. Um, yeah, it's a good one. I don't think I could be smoking Swishers. I'll smoke a cigar for sure, but I don't even like flavored cigars. And now we're talking about dropping it to a flavored trash cigar, Acids are all flavored, but those are probably around $10 to $20 a stick, for the average Swisher. So, yeah, man, I don't know what to tell you there. I prefer flavorless cigars, man. And that stuff is all chemicals. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Hey, Patrick, did you notice that in the Discord channel we made a sports betting channel? I wanted to let you know because you're kind of the boss, I think, of that. Um, did we make it yet? Algos, Bitcoin collectibles, sports and betting. Yeah, there's a sports chat. Gonna tag you, Patrick. Are you on in the Discord channel? I'm not seeing a motorist. All right. Well, join the Discord channel. There's a sports and betting area, and I've made that with you in mind. And yeah, for all the people that wanna pay attention to all that. It's in there. It's underneath the Bitcoin collectibles. There's okay. What's your username? I'll tag you. Damn, I'm fucking gonna cook. You guys, I've been really fasting a lot. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Al Cubes and Al Cubes, you've been sending me all kinds of news articles, which I appreciate. Um, BlackRock CEO Larry Fink says crypto will play a role as a flight to quality. All right, what does that mean? Um, let's see here. Yeah, you guys, I really want the Discord to be like a happening place, man. Um, I really like the idea of Discord having a lot of things to do. All right, I just sent you a chat for it, motorist. I feel like we can really have different things going on. You know, I feel like Telegram was kind of tough because it's like if people want to talk about something random, they can't really talk about something random. If uh if we want to do it here, then it's possible. You know, we can have a sports betting channel. We can have trades, and I'm gonna do another box opening for the Bitcoin uh trading cards. And with that, I'll do a Bitcoin giveaway, and I'd like to have some of that stuff going on in the Bitcoin collectibles chat. I'll do a winner, a couple winners probably will get something, and then I'll probably be selling a lot of stuff. I have too many of those damn cards. So, Phil, have you gotten into those at all? I know you've been around to a few more Bitcoin events. I'm just curious, have you seen a Bitcoin trading cards? And we got a little while, guys, before I need to head out. Got to pick William up from school and make some foods and do some things. Hmm. Yeah, we're gonna cook some steak. I'll probably make some tallow fries for him. But I've been fasting a little more seriously, trying to go like from the last bite I take at least 24 hours. Um, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Right now I'm kind of hungry, but you know, one thing I could say is it sure makes a diet a lot easier when you fast. Because, you know, you would say, well, won't steak get boring after a while? Well, I'll tell you what, man, don't eat for a day and then eat something. You pretty much won't care. You'll be stoked. Phil Brick, see the cards. Never bought any. They're they're kind of fun, man. You know, Phil, I was at a friend's house the other day, and I brought that up. They didn't believe me, and but it's getting kind of cold out here. Maybe I could try to do it again this week. How do you do it again, Phil? You need to have a really hot coal base, and then you throw the fire, and you throw the steak just directly on the ashes and all that shit. I'm gonna look at the weather right now, because I want to see if I can get my friend to throw a little backyard barbecue. Shit, I should probably look for my phone. Yeah, I mean, a little charcoal never hurt anyone. Yo, Al Cubes, aren't you coming out here, man? Al Cubes, when did you get in your plane ticket out here, man? You said August last time. It's now September, October has passed. Well, time's fucking flying, I'll tell you that. I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel like time was really slow at the beginning of the year, and now it's been like so fast. It's like fucking someone has a rewind or a fast forward button pressed down. Nice hot flat coal bed, and then throw the steaks right on the coals. Yeah. That's what I'm doing next time. I'm gonna see if my friend can do it Wednesday. So, yep. Are you guys turning the shower water cold? Al Cubes, you turning the shower water cold? Yeah, yeah, I know what you meant, Phil. I know what you meant. Wood coals, 100%. Yeah, I'm with you, brother. Wood coals, a wooden fire with a decent coal base, this really strong coal base, and I'm assuming what, like 2 minutes on each side. Phil, do you take cold showers? Yeah, Mo, that's what I'm talking about. I end my shower cold too. I guess I need to be more specific. I'm being kind of vague, but yeah, I think that's so good. Mo, I curious what your thoughts on this. They never get easier, you get stronger. Yeah, I don't really have access to an ice bath, man, so I I don't have that option. I'm in an apartment now. I don't have my own land. I don't have my own backyard to get a tub or anything. Um, I don't have a Russian bathhouse anymore. So the ice baths are off the table for me. But I actually have a bath. Probably probably could use that. But yeah, dude. Um, yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah, I liked the Russian bathhouse cold ice baths because you can go straight from the cold to the hot. But you know, the second you get out of the cold, the air feels warm, just being regular. So yeah, I'm glad you like that one. I saw that the other day, Mo, that the ice baths and the ice stuff, it never gets easier. You just get tougher. And I realize now, like I was talking about doing that a lot of the time, a long time ago. When I once I started getting off the medications I was on, I'm sure a lot of us remember how I was going through a really tough time. January, February, I lost like 35 pounds. December, I lost a ton of weight. I was really trying to, I quit cold turkey and was just getting off of all this pharma bullshit that they had me on. And I was trying to do a lot of really good, healthy things. Working out was a big part of it. A lot of push-ups, a lot of sit-ups, and turning the shower water cold. And I'll tell you, man, looking back on what it was like back then, I remember I used to be like, all right, clench your teeth and let's fucking just get it over with. And then I would do it, and I would be fucking shivering, and I'd be really just focusing on I would be having a tough time. And now it's like I'm like, Joe, keep your fucking hands loose, keep your blood pumping, stay calm, stay relaxed, and it's just I just sit through it and it's fine. I could sit through it for a long time and it's just I know that it's so healthy for me. It's so good. So yo, Mexican fucking Hasselhoff, brother. Good to see you here. So I just wanted to point that out because yo, everyone, turn your shower water cold for the last. I don't care if you start off, you're going to be able to do it for 15 to 30 seconds. Just start there. Make sure you get your head under the cold water, and make sure you focus on not tensing up and shivering and all that. Like, yo, let it heal you. Let your body pump blood to your fingertips to your toes. Don't fucking tense up and stress up and get all that blood working straight to your core and your brain only. So there's a lot of stuff that you guys are is very valuable, and I just wanted to share my experience because, as we know, my life is an open book to you all. Like shit. I don't think I think you guys know more about me than me about myself. But yeah, small mental victories will compound day after day, 100%. And yeah, Mexican Hasselhoff, how are you doing your cold water showers? I hope everyone tries it. Do it for 3 months. It seems like a long time, but look what just happened. The summer flew by. You want to talk about 3 months is a long time. I moved here in March. Time feels like I've been here for my whole fucking life now, man. This is it. 3 months isn't shit. 3 months is like standing in front of a wall you have to climb, and then it's like 15 minutes later you've climbed the beast and there's nothing behind you. It's like that was it. So 3 months is nothing, you guys. You need to get your time horizons switched up if you feel like 3 months is a long time. These days, with the fucking fast forward button pressed on our fucking reality, 3 months is gonna feel like a day. Um, yeah, I go run pretty much year round. That's something I gotta get doing again. Um, I go run pretty much year round. In the cold during late autumn, winter, early spring, I think similar effect as ice bath. Ice bath. Yeah, I think doing something you don't want to do, like what Mo says, small mental victories will compound day after day. But fasting, as far as testosterone, I think your best bets are fasting, and that's the main one I know about. What you said reminded me of something. When I'm sparring or drilling with noobs and they feel that first shin on shin contact, oof. They sometimes say something I'll eventually get numb to the pain, right? And I have to remind them that it will always hurt every time. You just get tougher. Yeah, that's the freaking truth, man. Oof. Oh, man. That's pretty funny now that you said that. Oh, shoot, man. Mexican Hasselhoff with a good one. I will say this, Mo. Before I fought, I played soccer, and I got my shins real tough from that. And then from soccer, I skateboarded, and my shins got chewed up from skateboarding, man. Never once did it get easier. And then when I fought, I remember the first day that over and over and over, I had to fucking let a guy kick me in the shin, and it fucking made me so mad each time, dude. Oh, it just gets you mad. And 100%, man. Doesn't ever get easier. Getting ready to watch Volk reconstruct that monkey Islam. Volk TKO. Yeah, man. I gotta say, Islam's a good fighter. I think Islam won the first one, dude. I don't like coasting in wrestling. I don't like wrestling as a tool to coast through the fight. And I think a lot of other judges would have scored that for Volk because that's mostly what Islam was doing. Wasn't really threatening. Anyways, long story short, yeah, I want Volk to win. Yo, what's up, Cass Bundy? Whatever it happened to Cupcake Durant, man. Cupcake Durant, if you watch this back, I want you to know I'm looking for you, man. Where did you go? Um, Hamzat sub, yeah. Yo, good talking, Mo. Drive safe, brother. We got two fantastic fights coming up. The main card of UFC 294 just got way better. They replaced Kamaru Usman for Paulo Costa, and they subbed out Oliveira, subbed in Volkanovski for the co-main and main events. Um, that fight card just got 10 times better. And so let's start with Volk and Islam. Well, Volk won the last fight in my eyes, and I think he was ready to win it again, man. I think he's ready to win it again. I want Volk to win because he's an active champion, and I want an active champion. I don't think they should have champs that fight 2 times a year. It's bullshit, man. A champion should be like the top of the hill, the leader, and they should be fighting 3, 4 times a year. I even minus injuries. But I really don't like the idea of a champ getting comfy, man. The whole purpose isn't to get the belt and then coast. It's like, oh, I'm gonna get the belt and then fucking I did it, guys, and now I'm gonna take a 6 month break. Fuck that, man. Once you're the champ, you have everyone looking at you. Every single gun is pointed at you. So I really disagree with the concept of an inactive champ, and I think a champion should be fighting pretty much every 4 months at the latest, man, minus some torn ligaments and stuff like that. Get fucking healed quick and get turned around for your next fight. So that's why I don't like Islam. I even respected Aljamain Sterling for that reason, because minus the injury, he was an active champ. Israel Adesanya, who I think is one of the most cringe fucking dudes, he was an active champ. So um, I'm really thinking Volk should win because A, I think he won it last time. He's the better fighter, and B, I want him to win because he's the more active champ. I'm not a fan of fighting once every 6 months. That's total fucking bullshit. Holding up the division like that. We're all just getting older, you know? So let's see here. And then Hamzat Chimaev versus Kamaru Usman. Paulo Costa's a bitch for pulling out. He's always pulled out of like most of his fights. He's a fucking bitch. I think he's kind of liked on the level of Dylan Dennis. I don't think anyone likes Dylan Dennis. And Paulo Costa is getting to that level. He might have some good jokes, probably better jokes than Dylan Dennis, but yeah, Paulo Costa is a piece of shit, man. What a fucking flake. So that fight gets subbed out with Kamaru Usman, which is one of the most G fucking things that I've ever seen happen, dude. I'm so excited for Kamaru Usman versus Hamza Chimaev. That's basically the championship fight that we wanted to catch at 170. So, um, yeah, the UFC game curse on the cover. Yeah. Um, Volk is the only one left. Well, Volk hasn't lost his belt, man. He just beat the shit out of Yair Rodriguez. So, um, that's pretty funny. You point that out, though, Mexican Hasselhoff. Yeah. But Hamza Chimaev versus Kamaru Usman at 185. That's gonna be so crazy, dude. I give so many fucking props to Kamaru Usman for stepping up and taking this. He just fucking made my day, dude. I really love Kamaru Usman for that. What a G move, dog. What an absolute G. Honestly, he's a good dude for doing that. Yeah, Yair was kind of a disappointment. They really talked a big game for that fight, and it was a huge fucking. Yair really didn't do shit, man. Volkanovski's the GOAT though, so obviously you can't take everything away from Yair. You have to say Volk is the GOAT, and he fucking went up against a GOAT, man. What more can you do except try and lose? Volk is too good, man. Volk is too fucking good. Yeah, Usman is a bad motherfucker, dude. He deserves every accolade just for even stepping up and taking this fight. I love him so much now. I fucking love Kamaru Usman. And you know who I don't like? Ariel Helwani. That fucking feminine bitch of a man. Ariel Helwani is such a bitch, dude. I hate how he acts. Like, this is the energy he has. The energy Ariel Helwani has is, I'm a woman and you can't hit me, so I'm gonna act super tough. That's his energy. I know, dude. That's what I'm saying about Yair Rodriguez. It was a little bit of a disappointment because what he did to Josh Emmett with kicks was unbelievable, and I was expecting to see what he did to Josh Emmett with kicks attempted on Alexander Volkanovski. So that didn't happen whatsoever. You know what, guys? I'm gonna be back in 5 minutes. I'm gonna go uh, get my car warmed up. 'Cause every once in a while, now that it's cold, you gotta turn on the thing and get the engine running for a good 15, 30 minutes. So let me go do that. Let's see here. All right, nothing new. So, yeah, it looks like we're rolling around back to this line. This is our channel median. Actually, no. It's our wide channel median. So, anyways, UFC is the last thing that I can honestly enjoy watching. It's the only thing that I watch where it's not uncommon for me to be completely, totally surprised by the outcome of an event. I watch a new movie these days. I know how it's going to end. I know probably the 5 steps they'll take to get there. I'm so fucking bored of life, man. It's gone to shit. All the movies are the same. All the fucking TV shows are the same. Even The Mandalorian. It's a good show. It was fun for a bit, but it's the same fucking show every episode, just with different characters and backgrounds. You know. Um. Yeah, it's just the same formula, man. I'm just not entertained these days. Video games are probably the last thing that give me entertainment. Maybe some music, guitar. I play some guitar and chill. Take care of my son, play some video games. It's getting cold and rainy a lot of times, so a lot of inside stuff. But man, I don't know, man. I don't know if you guys feel that way. I just feel like there isn't much. I need a woman. I will say this, probably not. If I wanted one, I could get one. Last time I had a girl over, it made me realize why I enjoy being alone so much. Really not a fan of these fucking women, man. These fucking American women are pretty trash, dude. Pretty trash out here. It's like they just don't understand, man. They're all entitled pieces of shit. A woman should, like, the same way that a man is humble, a woman should be humble too. A man is constantly thinking about how do I provide a service to those around me. And I think a lot of women these days have been trained to think, how do I make people give me things? All right, closer to the mic again. Is this better, Al Cubes? So, I'm not in a rush or anything like that to get a woman. In fact, I don't really have faith in Western women in general. It's like out here, if you're a good-looking girl out here, you've probably banged like 50 dudes. And then where I grew up, if there was a fat girl, she would be probably the best cook and the best fucking dick sucker you've ever met in your life because she has to fucking score points somewhere. So you got a fat girl, she better know how to cook, clean, and suck dick, otherwise she's not gonna have a husband, right? And that was pretty common. And then, a pretty girl had a lot of gentlemen callers, so, she's probably a hoe, and guys had to fight for that. And guys, I think, lost themselves in that fight over the years. And now what you have is hot girls that fuck on demand, just the most wide variety of men, and it's kind of disgusting to me. And then fat girls, because you have so many beta males, you have fucking skinny, in shape dudes that go to the gym and are men in some ways, but then are absolute total beta pussies in others. They're fucking taking on these fat bitches that have no business with a man, dude. They need to, like, they don't cook, they don't clean, and they have an attitude. Like, yo, if you're fat, you were supposed to be the best of them. You're like the best case scenario of a woman was a girl who was like fat in middle school and then got skinny in high school. You know, I'm sure you guys like remember that kind of stuff. I'm thinking back to my high school days. Those were and then you go to college, and then the girls who were fat in high school or middle school or whatever, and then got super cute in high school, and then you go to college for a year and you come back home first time, summer break or something, and you see all the people how they've become. Like you go to like you realize, yo, that girl is a fucking 10 out of 10. She she got pretty, and she has all the humility of a fat girl. So – yeah, I just remember a lot of those thoughts. Yeah, it's an interesting situation for sure. What I need is I am trading again, so there's a little bit of excitement to my life. And speaking of trades, you guys keep in mind Fabian is posting his trades in the Discord channel. I suggest you take a look, guys, because honestly, I've been using Fabian's signals. They're pretty fucking good, man. I gotta say, that dude is onto something. You guys should be paying attention to his signals in the Discord channel. If you're not, I highly recommend it. Free signals under the trading channel. It's really good. And I will be posting the affiliate link for the exchange. I'm just negotiating the final details of the bonuses my people will get, and then I'm going to open up mirror trading. So I'll be able to trade for, some of you peeps out there. So yeah, I'm just focused. We're gonna have some good things coming up. Uh, yeah, so the new video game, Phantom Liberty for Cyberpunk 2077 came out. Probably gonna check that out soon, but like I just go through phases where nothing makes me happy. I've been, I read the Bible a bit. That's probably a good thing. And uh, you know, probably should read more of that to be honest. All right, guys, I got 10 more minutes. What do we want? What do we want to hit? I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna buy some more stuff. I might go to the meat market actually. Oh yeah, LQs, you can buy Ferrari now with crypto. If you were planning on getting a Ferrari, man, now you can pay in crypto. Next bull market, they'll probably be the main squeeze. I'm actually selling my car. I'll sell my car for crypto. Anyone wants to buy my car, let me know. AMG C63S 2015. Um, taken care of. Good condition. I'm gonna buy a. I need to buy a winter vehicle out here. So I'm dumping my sports car bags, you guys. The sports car days are over. The truck days are coming. Yeah, Joe in an F-150. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get. Probably an F-150 to be honest. All right, guys. Yeah, an F-150. When I first came out here to visit my son, that was the car I was able to rent, and I was just like, you know what? It's kind of nice having a truck like this. I was able to just throw things in the back. I still got a back seat for William to chill.
So yeah, I'm getting an F-150 probably. Selling my car, trading it in, do whatever. But you know, someone wants to pay in crypto, they got it. Yeah, back window rack, you know. Um, Unfortunately, I can't carry. I kind of can unloaded, but I just keep usually my carry on me. I'm gonna get rid of these. We didn't make it up there. We basically passed the point where I was expecting things to turn around. Gone and gone. Unfortunate. Alright, guys. I'm probably gonna wrap it up here then. Got some decent action. I expect to move down here. We'll play it once we get there. Alright. Phil, good to see you, brother. Al Cubes, Mexican Hasselhoff, Mo, good to see you, Cass, everyone up there. Much love to you all, peeps. Turn your shower water cold, do your push ups. Alright, everyone. Take care.